Okay, here's the brake swap, all done. These rotors these are brand new rotors, and the calipers, they're red. I cleaned them with navel jelly. You can get it at like Ace Hardware or a True Value place like that, and it eats the rust and any grime that's on there. So it's basically like an acid etch, but you wash it off with water. Everything's done. I drove around the yard and took it out into the out on the country roads, and it stops on a dime. Those calipers look pretty sweet, if you ask me. So now it's just gonna sit there until I get it ready for paint. I'm just keeping the dust off of it. Here's this auto ramp that I'm building. I've got to put some shear reinforcement in the form of plywood right there. And then I got to put it all together, and then I can actually get underneath the car and be able to do serious work to this small fleet of vehicles that I happen to own. Here's a spare LS motor that I've had lying around for about the last 2 years, and you know, it's just a B18 A1 OBD0 motor. And eventually I'll do something with this engine. I've got the axles and the half shaft and everything. It's a whole swap. So, you know, just new motor mounts. That one's obviously bad. And then toenail this thing into this guy. This is my spare shell. It's real dirty, needs a lot of work. As you can see, a lot of parts are in here still. I've got to strip the whole thing and then paint it with some sort of sealant so that it's not disgusting to work on. And as you can see, the windshield's fucked, so I'm going to need a new one. Got to clean the workshop, put some new lights in so I can come out here at night and work. And then eventually I'm going to start this thing, my most ambitious project to date. Okay, so one of the recurring problems with swapping these motors, this is a D series engine, it's a D15Z1, it's a JDM model. That's the VTEC E, the economy VTEC, with a turbocharger on it, because I want to have cool fuel economy with cool performance whenever I want it. The main problem though is that the suspension pretty much fucking dies. You know, the suspension just gets torn apart when you have a high power motor. So I cut the front end off, and it's sitting right there. I'm saving it because I'm going to need it for mounting brackets. And I'm going to go pick up a front end off of one of these, an EG Civic, and weld it up with tube steel and basically make a drag front end. So the front end is going to be like a 90s, in between a 1992 and a 1995 Honda Civic, and then I'll put this all together. But you know, I'm going to have to figure out what to do with the shock towers, what to do with this. There's going to be a lot of work to be done. And that's my beautiful girlfriend Kayla. She's going to be helping me, and that's my dog Butters. Hey Butters. What's up, dude? Say hello to the internets. Oh, he's speechless. Okay. And then this is the orange wagon. My friends kind of beat the living hell out of it. They ran over a road sign because they wanted to go back to Russia and drive on a Russian road. So that's pretty much it. And still bourgeois. I don't really know what to do with this thing. I need to get a starter for it and then somehow fix the bumper that they destroyed, and then put it back together and maybe sell it or something.